Greetings, Commanders. Minnie here. Welcome back to Elite Dangerous Tips and Tricks. Today, as you can see, we are going to be taking a nice close look at the Fer-de-Lance. Now, the Fer-de-Lance normally costs about $51.5 million. However, I have scrounged around the galaxy and found a location where you can get it for 15% off. Now, the normal buy price of the Fer-de-Lance is about 51,567,440 credits. If you buy it at 109 Pisium at Issing Dock, you can get it for 43,831,984 credits. That's a discount of about 7.7 million. Now, if you're planning on getting the military grade armor, I would definitely recommend getting it at the same station you actually pick the Fer-de-Lance up at, because it's going to be discounted. The discounted price is about 38,462,567 credits. So, let's take a look at the fitting for the Fer-de-Lance. I am running military grade composite armor, A6 power plant, A5 thrusters, A4 frameshift drive, D4 life support, A6 power distributor, A4 sensors, normal fuel tank, class 5 bi-weave shield generator, B4 shield cell bank, B4 shield cell bank, B2 shield cell bank, a standard docking computer, and, the planetary approach suite. As far as hardpoints go, this is the fitting that I've been using personally, but I do have a couple of alternate fittings which I will be going over. Using a class 4 plasma accelerator. Now, for your next two hardpoints, you're going to be running two Class 2 turreted beam lasers. The reason for turrets is because of the coverage, and you're not always able to keep on your target. I experimented with two Class 2 gimbal beam lasers and ran out of energy, which then made it to where I couldn't fire my plasma accelerator. Another thing to notice is that these are also on your first two, so they are located on the top of your hull. I experimented with these being where the gimbaled cannons would be, but they tended only to fire one at a time. And since the cannons kind of fire in single fire bursts anyway, it was a good idea to put these on the side instead. After that, you've got a Class D kill warrant scanner, a chaff launcher, and 4 shield boosters. Kill warrant scanner is Class D. Any higher than that, and you'll start having power grid issues. Now, the interesting thing with the fitting and the weapons like this is you're able to run multiple weapon loadouts, and there's no issues as far as power. So I'm going to go over a few of these other fittings as well. With weapons and armor included for this fitting is about 126,737,618. If you take the weapons out of the equation, it's about 107,731,031 credits. That's for all the internal components and the armor minus the weapons. Now, if you don't want to run the military grade composite armor and you're keeping all the internal components minus the weapons, it's about 68,282,242. Now, if you don't have the cash for the 11.4 million plasma accelerator, you can always go for the standard gimbaled cannon at 4.4 million instead. Alternately, you can still keep the turreted beam lasers and 2 gimbaled cannons, or you could run a quad gimbaled burst laser fit with the gimbaled cannon. That's up to you. So there's the triple cannon fit with 2 turreted beams, and my personal favorite, the Class 3 gimbaled beam laser on the bottom and quad fragmentation cannons, which just shreds through everything. It's fantastic. Now, as far as power priorities go, I do something a little bit different than normal. I'm actually leaving practically everything on this screen. I'm not actually toggling anything off until I'm ready to detoggle one of my shield cell banks. Now, your frameshift drive you're going to set for priority 2. During most combat with this ship, because of the extra power grid available, even with just about any weapon fitting you have, you'll be able to keep your frameshift drive online. So if you need to make a quick escape with the Fer-de-Lance, it's doable. And all you have to do is retract your weapons, and then you can jump out. Power priority 3 is going to be set to your secondary shield cell bank. The frameshift drive is at 2, so it stays online. As soon as you disable this shield cell bank, this other one will come online, and your other shield cell bank should be left at priority 4. Your cargo hatch, priority 5, and your docking computer, priority 5. So, let's take the ship out for a spin. Ready to go?
Affirmative.
Launch.
Contacting Starport Control. Pre-launch diagnostics checked. Prepping for dust-off. Stand by for launch. Stand by.
Power to engines.
Diverting power to requested system.
One thing that I really like about the new Fer-de-Lance changes is holy crap, it can turn. Alright, let's go blow some stuff up. Oh, hello. So, looks like we have an Imperial Clipper here. That just ran into us to check us out.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Whoa, yeah, he didn't like that plasma accelerator, that's for sure.
Target shields offline.
Shield cell.
Activating shield cell.
Watch my heat levels.
Warning, temperature critical.
Did not overheat while firing my turrets.
Target shields online. Scan detected. Target shields offline.
Shield cell.
Activating shield cell.
Under attack. Warning, taking heat damage.
Shield cell.
Activating shield cell.
So, that eagle did not get through my bi-weave shields.
Target shields.
One well-placed plasma accelerator. Some concentrated turret beam fire. Eagle down. Alright, let's go after this federal dropship.
Target
Shields are
shields
down.
offline. Warning, temperature critical.
There we go. Alright, we got a master rank Imperial Clipper here. I've already scanned him. And I missed with my plasma accelerator, which is unfortunate.
Target shields offline.
And I missed again.
Scan
Alright, we've got a master rank asp scout engaging a wanted python. Both of these guys are wanted. So as soon as I get this plasma accelerator lined up, there we go.
Target shields offline.
There we go. Now for the python. Alright, now that we're done with that guy, let's kill this python. No, he didn't like that, that's for sure. No. Oh, I missed. He rolled. Come back here. Pretty hefty shield, sir.
Target shields offline.
He can't even get a beat on me. Too maneuverable.
Target shields offline. Scan detected.
That's a tough target. Good money, though. Got a vulture here. I don't think he wants me to scan him. Too late.
Target shields offline. Scan detected.
That did it. Got another python here, deadly rank. That woke him up.
Scan detected.
Oh, boosted right at the right time.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Retract weapons.
Retracting weapons.
Jump.
Jumping to light speed.
Charging.
And that is why my frame shift drive does not go offline.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So, my opinion on the new Fer-de-Lance post 1.5 patch? Absolutely fantastic, especially with the combination of bi-weave shield generators. Instead of relying on shield cell banks as much, anything past class 4 and it tends to overheat. Luckily, the internal components are only class 4 for this, so the Fer-de-Lance works very well with a combination of just a couple shield cell banks, shield boosters, bi-weave shield generators, and pretty much any weapon loadout you want to throw on it. So, Commanders, I hope this has been a helpful video on showing the changes and updates to the Fer-de-Lance and how to fit it and what weapon loadouts you can use. If you'd like to see more, just let me know down in the comments below. Feel free to like and subscribe the video. And until next time, Commanders, this is Minnie, signing out.